Hey there, welcome to NZ Money Karma, where you can find freedom from the daily grind through budgeting, simple living and adventure. Today I am taking 100 New Zealand dollars and I'm going to the supermarket. I'm going to see exactly how much food I can get. I've got a family of 4 and I'm really going to try and top up our cupboards. Before I get started, I always go and have a look in our fridge. There's a bit of leftover cheese there, tiny bit of milk, and really not much else. It's pretty Spartan, isn't it? A few carrots and a bit of broccoli that's seen better days. It won't get chucked out though, it'll become a part of a soup. That pineapple was kind of like that when I cut it open, that's why no one has eaten it, so I'll have to think of something to do with that as well. That's dinner tonight, some sausages, a bit of tomato sauce and a bit of cheese there. I'll also go and have a look in the cupboards and just see what we've got in stores. Nothing that's jumping out as like, yay, you've got lots of one particular thing. I don't, but I've got enough of a few different things. So let's head to Pack and Save in Otautahi, Christchurch and see how far that $100 can stretch today. While I'm driving, I'm always having a bit of a think about what can I find. Because I've got such a small amount of money, I am going to be guided a lot by what's on special, what bargains I feel like I can get. But I can also see what I've got in my cupboard. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to make a pasta dish. Okay, I've got some eggs left over. I'm going to make an egg dish, that kind of thing. So I'm always thinking. Well, this is the first bargain I picked up, $3.99 for 10 kgs of potatoes. And they go, crikey. It said you won't believe your eyes, and I went back a couple of times because I almost didn't believe my eyes. So it was a good bargain. So potatoes $3.99. Then I've got some butter, that's $8.59. A lettuce for $2.99. I always buy the free lettuce, the one that's not in the plastic. You get more lettuce and it doesn't come in plastic. 3 avocados, they were on sale, 59 cents each, so $1.77. So that broccoli was a bit of a bargain as well. That's 99 cents for that. You saw in my fridge I had some very old broccoli, and I've got no broccoli in the garden. So for me, that was a good bargain. And next up, I've got some carrots. They're also on sale for $1.99 for a kg. The ones that weren't in the plastic bag, though, they were $2.99 for the kg. So I end up making a decision I don't like with plastic because of the price. What have I got in here? Apples. I love these apples. They're red, but they're still super crispy on the inside. They're Eve apples. Delicious. They're my absolute favourite apples. It's taken me a long time to convince the kids that these red apples are not floury. Normally they would only eat a green apple, but I love them. They were $3.99 and there's probably about a kg in there. I love these mandarins at the moment. Absolutely delicious. At the beginning of the season, sometimes I would just buy one mandarin and try it, make sure it's a good batch, and then go back and buy another kg. But I'm quite confident now that this season's mandarins are delish. So for those, I bought just over half a kg, and it was $2.95 for the whole lot, $4.49 the kg. And here I've got some meat. The first lot of meat is $7.20 minute steak, and then I got this great mince bargain. So I got 2 of these for $12.99 each, half price. Boom! Felt like a good win. Got some eggs. They were $7.49. That's a special price, and 2 lots of chocolate. So I've got the Moro for 99 cents and the chocolate for $1.99. And for that, I'm going to use that in my baking. The hollandaise sauce, that's a bit of an impulse buy, but I thought we could have that with eggs one day. That was $2. That was a special. And tomatoes, 2 tins, 89 cents each, so $1.78 all up. My husband's a bit of a coffee fan, so that plunger coffee is $6.99, and I've got almond milk for $3.79 and brown rice also for $3.79. You can see I'm trying to pack quite quickly because it's actually pouring with rain. This bread was on sale, only 89 cents for each loaf. I've got a plan for that when I get home as well. And there's my regular buns, so 2 lots of buns. But something actually happened here. I realised while I was checking my receipt to do this video that they had overcharged me for one of those bags of buns. So usually they're $6.99 and then they go on sale for $2. But they had charged me $6.99. I checked out the Pack and Save return policy, refund and return, and they have to give me back the full $7 and I get to keep the buns for free. So I did ring them once I realised that, and I'll collect that next time I'm in. So I spent the morning in the kitchen using all the ingredients. Right there, I've made some pre-made ham and cheese toasted sandwiches. So I put them in the fridge and then kids can grab them after school. Mandarins are out and apples. I like to put them in containers so that the kids can kind of find them easily. It's not that they can't see them, but presentation matters, I think. I've got 7 lots of buns out there, so that's 7 lunches I can do. And I've made some yummy Moro bar bliss balls. So that's got a melted Moro bar in amongst all the good stuff. I make a salad at the beginning of each week so that the buns can be filled. And here I've got pineapple muffins and chocolate chip biscuits. Chocolate chips. Not really chocolate chips, but the chocolate bar that I bought. I've used that. I've also made some yogurt with yogurt from the store cupboard. And I need to put that stuff away so that the kids can find it easily. I like when I put it in the cupboards for it to look nice. So it's just at their eye level and they go, okay, I've got to make my school lunch. There it is. There's my buns, there's the biscuits, there's the muffins. And same with the fridge. I want them to look on that shelf and go, there's my salad, there's my yogurt, there's my bliss balls, whatever. And if I present things nicely, I think it makes it more appetizing for people to eat. So I like to put things in containers just so they can be kept separate, and yeah, I don't know, it just makes it easier, I reckon, anyway. And top shelf are the leftovers that need to be used in tonight's dinner. So that's it for me. Hope you guys had a great week. I'm really happy with how I spent that $100. Actually, only 93 really. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think or how you're doing with your shop this week. Bye for now.